they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried, probably turning in their graves, so they can witness how the sickness getting used to get paid. These matters fabricating symptoms for fame. Mental illness is the money on their minds, how they ride their brains, yeah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear, to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me, nah. People die from depression, these rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you can possibly mention. From popular product to rock to indie to grunge, trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug, that you addicted to artists and manufacture a target. A lot of people in therapy trying to deal with their hardship, crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person that made you money and shit, they ain't really trying to help you, they don't want to make you better. It's a lie they're trying to sell you, so you always buy the records if you want to know the truth and what you're struggling forever. So you look at them for answers, put your visa on your debit. It's like the record labels working for fun, but they made anxiety training by using popular artists and use the rappers to promote trips and bills to the audience. They created the problem to sell you pills for themselves, and it's brilliant. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear, to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me, nah. Exploiting our problems to benefit, they just wanna get paid. I spend all my money on medicine, they spend all your money on change. Y'all just exploiting the misery, popping Xannies to fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy, cause all I know is rain. Yeah! Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear, to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me, nah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear, to the grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies, y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love, nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me, nah.
Macdonald. And it's true too. And it's so crazy that like a lot of people talk shit. I piss off a lot of different people with a lot of different songs, first of all. Most recently, that seems to be the one that's been pressing people's buttons and shit. And a lot of people are like, yo, like, you can't say that one person's mental illness or one person's depression or one person's anxiety is real and the next person's is fake. And to me, it's like, that's not even the fucking message of that record. Right. If that's what you get out of it, stop listening to my shit, get the fuck out of here, you know? Right. It's like, when I'm listening to the radio and I put on the top 40 and like number 11 comes on, it's like Shawn Mendes and the song's called Anxiety. You know what I mean? Exactly. I'm like listening to this shit and I'm like, does Shawn Mendes really deal with this shit that he's talking about right now? I'm not gonna judge a man that quick though, so I do my research, I go on the fucking internet, I search the song credits and shit. And when I find that like Shawn Mendes' Anxiety has 16 writers credited on the fucking song, then I know that the sentiment of that record is fucking bullshit. Right! Just check it out, the music industry is like super suffering right now. Like it's been fucked up since like Napster and like LimeWire and shit. Well, I'm like really dating myself right now. I'm really aging my shit. Kazaa, remember Kazaa? Yeah! Where you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna download like the Slim Shady LP, but it's like really a video of like some midget fucking. You're like, it's a pirate! But yeah, the music industry been fucked up since the internet happened. So like, Sad Rappers is like really a commentary on that, because like what's happening now is the record labels need to find like a new income stream. They need to find like a loyal fan base that will buy records and continue to buy records for like a long period of time. So what they've done is they found people that are dealing with mental hardships, whether that's anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, OCD, bipolar, whatever the fuck it is. They target these people because they're like, yo, these people want two things. They want help, they want to be understood. So they're like, okay, if we like package up this artist in such a way that makes these people feel like he understands them and he can help them, then they'll buy the records. And it's dirty fucking pool, bro. That's a fucked up way to go about getting money. So that's what that fucking song is about, you know what I mean? And since we're on the topic of exposing the industry, turn this shit up.
Let me break it down for every single doubter. You're afraid of what I'm doing, you're a coward. All your favorite rappers doing downers, and you make them feel empowered. Cause they're fertilizing soil, pushing flowers. Yeah, what the little white Rick Ross and 2 Chainz all have in common? They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to college. It's all just marketing strategy, so you empty your wallet. Endorsing vodka to make a buck and make you alcoholics. That make you stupid with Xanax, that make you broke with designers. They use the music to confuse the youth and influence minors. Isn't it funny how these rappers went from fighting to power? And buy a gun and sell some drugs in just a matter of hours. They're turning students to felons that just get fed to the system. Cause there are people making fortunes off of privatized prisons. They objectify women till they are all that you crave. So you don't realize there's more to life than just getting laid. You think you're happy, but you're really just so caught in the game that you don't realize you're wasting all your money to play. They give you rappers with rainbow hair who wear clothes like your girlfriend to emasculate the men that emulate all the urban trends. Got you wearing pretty dresses and heels and popping pills like you really know how depression can feel. Y'all some posers, dying for acceptance and exposure, trying to be the rappers on the posters. All I hear is new chain, big house, fast cars, so boring. And all of that is lies, man, it's so corny. Death threats coming every other day for me, but I don't believe a word, that shit is ghost stories. Hi, my name is Macdonald, welcome to the show. If you are easily offended, then you probably should go. My resolution of losers who my new music is triggered, and just 1 million views on YouTube is too big middle fingers. I don't apologize or compromise, I quantify the figures. Yes, I'm optimized for making a killing and getting bigger. Had the fire all along, I needed fuel and a flicker to light the fuse to the mixture of the rumors and liquor. They got nothing else to do but try to cut me with scissors. But what's a blade to a building made out of iron and pillars? Go ahead and cry me a river, cause I've been dying to go swimming. And I'm designed to find it funny when they whine cause I'm winning. I just tell the truth, it's up to you to love or dismiss it. I'm just pointing out what I feel like the game has been missing. And every time I open my mouth up, you get offended. You say the talk is cheap, but then you act like it's expensive. You can't afford to speak your mind, afraid you'll get rejected by some strangers on the internet whose lives are all pathetic. I was surrounded by people who just pretend to be down, and then I blew up off a record, no one's friends with me now.
Your mic don't work no more?
No, it's just like hella quiet.
Word.
Hella
Let's get
quiet.
down. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. The mics are really loud when the room's quiet.
Thank you, Thomas.
Fuck, I thought my mic was off halfway through that song too. I started banging it on my leg to see. I was like, I can't hear this fucking thing right now. Can you guys hear it out there?
Yeah, we heard it. Yeah.
All right, well, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
What's my segue to the next record? Now I'm all fucked up.
What's my name?
I remember. Now I feel like I don't want to do the segue now.
Come on, do a Segway, bro.
Now it's like, fuck it. Because usually it just happens and like people don't know that it's a segue, but now it's all fucked up.
Yeah, you already told us.
Nah, I'll talk about something else.
Do it.
How many people here struggle with mental illness?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're all fucked,
All you
yeah.
guys. Holy shit. Me too.
Yeah.
Fuck. What do you guys do to feel better?
Smoke weed.
Listen to me. Meditate. Hell yeah.
Smoke weed,
I
listen to
meditate a
Tom.
lot. Yo, when I first hit the road on this tour, I hadn't meditated in a while and I was feeling like real fucking shit when this thing kicked off. I'm going on like 25 days straight right now. In the last fucking, I think like 6 months or something, I meditated 800 minutes.
Wow.
It's a shit ton of meditating.
Astral
I'm
projection.
doing like half an hour a day right now. And I started doing these, like, there's like lots of different types of meditating and shit. Sorry, this has nothing to do with music, but I don't give a fuck.
Do it.
This is my fucking time to talk.
Right. Do it.
This is Tom's time right now.
Time.
You are not the father. Yeah. And the lie detector test determined I'm that fucking guy. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of meditation and shit. And lately I started doing a... Can you shut the fuck up? Please? I'm telling you, you're the one screaming. Shut the fuck up. So I started doing these different types of meditations and shit. And lately I started doing mantras. Do you guys know what mantras are? It's like where you like repeat like something out loud or some shit. It sounds like, yeah, it sounds super corny, but the other day I was sitting in a hotel room and Nova was like in the shower or something and I had my eyes closed, my headphones in, and she walked out of the shower and I was like saying this mantra with my eyes closed and I didn't know that anybody was in the room, and she started laughing and she was like, yo, that's the corniest shit ever. And I was like, nah, like that shit actually helps me. It like really fucking does. I know it sounds stupid. And I used to have this roommate that was like super into like positive thinking, and she'd write like her goals down on pieces of paper and stick them all over the house and like talk to herself in the mirror and shit. And I was like, yo, that's the wackest shit ever. But now I'm doing it and I'm like, fuck, I get it.
Right.
Like I really get it. So yo, check it out. You guys can say my mantra with me tonight. Since I canceled the Segway to the next song and we're all here, and I know that there's people here that struggle just like I do. Let's just do this one time.
Do it.
Because my big thing is like, my anxiety like makes me feel like I'm gonna die constantly.
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
No, you.
hey babe.
Hi, babe.
So just everybody can just like repeat after me. It's only 3 sentences, really easy.
Do it.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
And I'm here for a good fucking time.
And I'm here for a good fucking time.
I see you at the liquor store, living with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent, and I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the clerk when you phone with your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you living, how you feeling, what you loving, who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking up a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away, when you talk you're ashamed, I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here cause you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed, can't forget about that little boy's life. Everybody's got a story, if you look a little closer you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them, you can tell that they are troubled, you can hear the story running through their veins. We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes, underneath it all we're really all the same. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We can fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we can build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We can fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we can build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time. Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door, I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it cause it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever built it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk, begging for a little loose change for some dope. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to get you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and you lost hope. When your girlfriend died, giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles if you walk a couple miles in their shoes and you know where they stand. Everybody where they lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, but we
sticks and the stones. I love y'all, man. You guys killed that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was fucking loud.
This is Ohio, baby.
Ohio. Remember the Drew Carey show? Yeah. They yelled at it, dude.
Ohio. They all died. What?
What's up? You guys want to know a fun fact about this venue?
What's up? Used to be a strip club.
There's a locker room in the back where the strippers used to get ready in. I don't know how long ago this place used to be a strip club. So what? Oh, not just that.
I hope you didn't touch it.
Bro, there is a locker full of stripper gear. There's shiny heels in there. There's about like 30 pairs of panties. There's a bra. It's pretty gnarly. Like low key, there was like weird vibes back there. And when I like opened that door up, I thought it was like a person at first. I was like, holy fuck, there's a body in there. But it was really just clothing, which I was relieved. But yeah, I feel like we could fucking make songs that piss off the internet all day, but it's songs like Castles that are really like what I'm here for. I made music for like a long fucking time, for like 10 years, and never got anywhere with it. Didn't get no views, didn't get no recognition, couldn't fucking throw shows like this, that's for fucking sure. And I always kind of struggled with the reasons why this shit didn't work. I couldn't figure out like why the music wasn't resonating and like why people weren't coming around and feeling the music and shit. I used to spend like 3-4 days on my Facebook spamming every single person on my friends list with the link to my new video, just begging people to watch my shit. And when I was done spamming my friends list, I got Brandon's password and I spammed all his fucking friends too.
Yeah. Well, you're there, big dog.
That's it. It started to work. But for a long time, I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working. And I think it was just that like, I was making music for like selfish reasons. I wanted to be like the cool rapper guy. And then I went through like a bunch of shit that taught me a lot about myself and taught me what I should be writing music about. And then I started making music that would help me because I was going through some shit, and I put it out into the world, and it ended up like helping a bunch of other fucking people. And then that's sort of like when I realized the reasons why I'm here, and that's like to make music to help other people, not just myself, you know what I mean? So that's when I wrote Castles. And before I move on, I gotta say, all the people in that song, the woman at the liquor store and the dude at the bus stop and all that shit, those are like real people that I encountered over the course of like a week. Cause me and Nova were like living in the fucking ghetto in Los Angeles for like years and years and years and years. And it was a struggle. It was a real tough place to fucking live. And that's where I met those people that were in Castles. But I have to say, one time before moving on, this year we finally moved out of that fucking neighborhood, and that's thanks to you guys, so thank you very much. Hold on one second. Before I press play on this, I just gotta say, when I was in that neighborhood and shit, I always wished that I wasn't. And I was really dealing with a lot of like mental health problems and shit when I was in that neighborhood because it was a tough environment and shit. So I was like wishing that I wasn't in the neighborhood. I was wishing that I didn't have anxiety, wishing that I wasn't depressed, just wishing all these things away about myself. And I think that that's like a pretty common thing that people do when they have like a trait that they don't like, or you know, just differences about people, skin color, like religious preference, political ideals, just all these different things. We're all different, and people tend to wish away the things about themselves that are different from the next man. And
I wish.
the things that they tell you are your greatest weaknesses, they're actually your greatest fucking strengths.
Yeah!
Don't wish your quirks away. Don't wish the things away that society has told you are bad or undesirable. Because if there's one thing I know for sure, if society or the government tells you one thing,
Do the other.
it's the exact opposite that you should be doing.
Hell yeah!
Don't wish anything away about yourselves. Those are the things that make y'all beautiful.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay. I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing just drugs, but I can't, I'm afraid.
I wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help.
I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom Macdonald, maybe just like him.
Yeah!
I wish I wasn't sober. Miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now they're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious and I wish I could fast forward. And I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer and I wish the days were shorter. And I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard the time is portal. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my